matchup now between two conferences with long intertwined histories, and it has always been friendly. It's the SEC versus the ACC here today. Welcome to Lexington and Kroger Field, the home stadium of the Kentucky Wildcats, as we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Away to start us off. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Movement here from the tight end. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. He hauls it in with the 25, still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
On the run, it's Henry. Gets the first and still running. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First down, looking to throw the football. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
The Gamecocks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in his game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the first down, and now it's 1st and goal. Missed a golden opportunity. Let's see how they respond here.
And the Gamecocks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
You talk about this defense stepping up, 1st and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pass caught, can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And there's the point after.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. Here comes a handoff. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and it's nice positive yards.
This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. Play fake. Looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Kentucky. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. And we'll set up for the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The Gamecocks will have to punt this one away. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Crucial third down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Caught in the flat by the running back. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
It's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Toss play to the outside. Heading for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Wildcats. So the offense clicking now for building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. And the Gamecocks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly.
It's a fumble.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Back in motion now. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Looking for a receiver. Caught quickly. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets them up 1st down at the 33.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Gamecocks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down, he's throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there, they just weren't able to complete it.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
A screen to the wide receiver. It's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Comes up with the catch. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Fires it to the wideout. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy. and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Fighting him off. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the Gamecocks will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner is brought down. And now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He lets it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. Fights off a defender. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The game makes it 2nd and medium. And now the running back's got it again. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Throw to the running back in the flat. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Here we go on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team out there now to get the 2nd half underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the 2nd half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. The The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
The Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The pass is caught. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's got it in the open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Caught by the receiver. He's marked out of bounds at the 8-yard line.
And the Gamecocks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Gets rid of it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Now they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. QB keeper all the way. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14.
That makes the score Kentucky 35, South Carolina 14.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's got it inside the 15. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
he'll be tackled short of the 25 by the coverage team. Would have been better off just to take a knee there.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Looking to scramble. Breaks free. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down marker.
Quick throw. The catch is made.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to...
Looking for a deep completion. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Complete to the back. Tackle is made at the 42-yard line. Brings up
2nd down play coming up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Gamecocks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down. The Gamecocks will line up here on 1st down and goal.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, South Carolina. Add 6 more points to the total. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good.
Kick is good. That makes the score Kentucky 42, South Carolina 21.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And your Kentucky Wildcats will take over 1st and 10.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
They're going to run it here. Has the 4th down and more. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Kentucky. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
But this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And the returner heads out of bounds. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. The back's got it. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. And they bring them down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling. Tight end goes in motion before the snap.
They keep him off balance with a run. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quick throw to his receiver, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop. Looking deep down the left side. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The receiver makes the catch. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44. Kentucky getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his man. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter, our fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Leaning on the run game here late. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. It's third down after that run. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Receiver makes the grab, and he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First down. Looking to throw the football. On the move now. Looking for a late deep shot. And the pass falls incomplete as time expires. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.